But in the meantime, let's try and make the quickest review for the PlayStation Move ever. Go! The bit where I start ranting a bit and talking about technology and shit. There, overdramatic title sequence finished. Now this is the PlayStation Move. This looks like a dildo, but it's a better dildo design. Okay, let me elaborate on that. Now unless you're actually spectarded, you will know that this is a Wii remote. Now the Wii has been very famous in the fact that it's revolutionised the way people interact with their consoles. The only problem with the Wii console is that it doesn't work well. It's good for parties and family enjoyment, but a gamer like me who likes to geek out over the different physicalities and accuracy of games, I noticed that this is not good. They had to release a Motion Plus controller just to make it slightly more realistic. And even then, it's all good and well with the table tennis when you're moving your wrist and it goes, oh my god, it does the same thing. But then when you actually try to play it, I tried to do back shots and spin shots and stuff like that on the table, and it ends up just doing that and being really unrealistic and unnatural to real life. But what the PlayStation Move does is it eliminates anything bad about the Wii. Now most people, including the Microsoft gay fanboys, and of course people who prefer the Wii or just Philistines who don't like technology, will say that PlayStation has just ripped off every other idea. Well, no it hasn't, because when the PS2 came out, did you need another console? No, it was doing perfectly well. But what happened? The Xbox was released, and it was successful because it was just something different. It was another console. Now, did PS2 fanboys go, oh my god, the Xbox is just a bigger PS2? No, we welcomed it because it was another console, because consoles have been designed similarly with a few improvements along the way. Now, of course, when PlayStation do something that's much better than the Wii and Microsoft, oh no, not nowadays, you have to moan about it nowadays, don't you? Because the Kinect, it's a 3D camera, two small cameras which I bet they're not in HD, which the PlayStation Move is closer to HD, don't know if it is HD, but what happens is you have two cameras which the actual beta tests have actually shown that it's very inaccurate. Now of course they will make improvements, and I do hope that the Kinect is a good camera and accessory to use, because it'd be nice to have something different. In my personal opinion, I don't think having no controller will be accurate. You know, if you're driving a game and you're doing that, how is it going to know acceleration and deceleration? How is it going to know that? It can't see your feet, so how can, so how is it actually going to manage that? Exactly my point. Now, of course, what happens is the PlayStation have took the camera, which they already have. Technically, Microsoft didn't start out with the camera first. PlayStation already had the PlayStation Eye, so they can shut up about that. And what PlayStation did is thought, right, to have something in the actual player's hand will track very accurate movement. I'll get on more onto that later. But of course, to have a camera to see where you are in the room, of course, it's going to be more accurate. So why choose and develop between the two when you can have both? This marks the birth of PlayStation Move. Now let's go on to some of its design.